Okay, so we're talking about defensive systems. Just do a quick defense 101. Firstly, there are two major defenses that are ever used in women's lacrosse, and these are really wide categories. So one is a man-on-man defense, and the other one is a zone defense. I'm going to go through each one because Xteam this summer, we will be using both. Firstly, in a man-on-man defense, we use something called ball help slide. Oops, ball help slide. All right, ball means you're on the girl with the ball. Help means you're next to the girl with the ball, and slide means you're two people away. So if these are the attackers set up in a classic 5-2 set, the defenders are on them here. Boom and boom. When this girl has the ball, all right, this one is yelling ball. These two are help, okay, and these two are slide. So the girl on the ball is most concentrated. She usually goes out and attacks the ball a little bit. These girls kind of come towards their defenders a little bit, and then two away. These are the girls that are going to tell the help to go and double if they have to. This summer, we're doing something a little bit different. If you saw, the University of Maryland does a great man defense. They actually bloat out to the 15. This is a 15 meter. Okay, here's the 8 meter, here's the 12 meter, but the critical scoring area is defined by the 15 meter. So when they call shooting space, it's because the girl with the ball is within the 15 meters and somebody is in her block to cage. What Maryland does so well is they pressure out further, and they do a soccer style approach. So for many of you guys that have been on Xteam for a few years, we use a big body to determine where the balls we want to force the girl with carrying the ball to. This year we're going to approach them more flat on. It's going to be a very active man-on-man defense, and we're going to have a couple different man-on-man defenses. 8 meter. 8 meter means we will make sure we meet them at this 8 meter and really protect this line. That's when we're against a team that's really competitive and we want to be sort of nestled in together a little bit more. We will have 12 meter, where we won't really be concerned to pick them up until the 12. We'll be pressuring out a little bit more. And crazy and awesome and zesty, we will have 15 meter. So we'll have 8, 12 meter, and now 15 meter, where we will be really pressuring out, putting pressure on that ball, playing soccer style defense, and getting them to do something with the ball. You guys know the most frustrating thing in club lacrosse is when girls hold the ball on the other team or they're doing a stall. We will try to avoid that. That is man-on-man defense. In a zone, you're looking at marking an area as opposed to a person. We are going to do a combination zone, which we call geo, and that is for geometry. We will take a man-on-man. These are where our players will be. Those are our defenders playing man. And then here are our defenders playing zone. We have a square zone. We have a triangle man. That's what we call it, geometry. The mentality of the three is man-on-man mentality. And it's 15 meter man-on-man mentality. They are going to be pushing out. Okay, when the ball's behind, we'll be pressuring it. When the ball's up top, we'll be pressuring it. Ball's up top, pressuring it. They will follow their girl. Holding onto the fort, these amazing 4 defenders in here, they are communicating, creating what a lot of zones have these days, which is called a backer double. It's basically a waiting double. As cutters come through, they will make sure they're managing the cutters in this square and locking on to the elbows of the crease here, and also holding down the fort up top. There are 2 different mentalities. These girls are responsible. Okay, they communicate. Woo! You gotta be somebody who talks if you're in this position. You gotta be someone who's hungry if you're out there. Now, what all this is to say, this is a simple definition of our defense for this summer. Again, I will call this geo. Your coaches will be very specific by team. You will be put in positions based on either your personality or your skill set, your fitness. These people have to be fit. They're running everywhere. If you can communicate team direct, you're going to be in this zone. The biggest thing about today, however, is zest. This defense takes so much zest. You've got to be excited. You've got to be enthusiastic. You've got to want to get something done. And that's why this is an Xteam defense. Because if anybody's going to get something done, if anybody's going to be zesty, gritty, curious, creative, it's going to be Xteamers.